Alright, well, this is my first episode. I just spent like 20 minutes building a base on journey mode, and I made a character, and I started this playthrough, made the world, named it 2020 Playthrough, and the recording just recorded me on the home page of Steam. So everything I started doing now was not recorded. So, great start to journey mode, a great start doing something that I wanted to do and didn't get it recorded. So, I guess real quick I'll run through what I've done in game since I didn't get it to record the first time. Basically, this is journey mode for Terraria. It's Terraria's update, Journey's End, and in it you can duplicate items. I duplicated these so far, and to duplicate you have to take an item you get, put it in here, and then do research. It researches it, and then once you've researched it enough, you can duplicate items. It makes the game more of a creative game instead of maybe less tedious, I think is what I said in my first video. And it's fun. But I was just gonna do a playthrough and just see if I enjoy it, and maybe it'll be fun to watch, maybe not, but for me it's gonna be mostly just for me to have fun, and if anybody watches it, then I hope they enjoy it, and if not, you know, it's not for everyone. It is Terraria's, it's a fun game, and I wish more people played it. I don't have anybody that I know that plays it and enjoys it, and I certainly don't think it's the most exciting game in the world to watch, but I figure I'll probably play it for a while and record my gameplay, and if something comes of it, great. If not, then great. At least I can say I had fun. What else did I talk about before I didn't save my gameplay? Normally when you start Terraria, you start out with all these copper weapons. You don't start out with anything but a copper sword, an axe, and a pickaxe, I believe. But in journey mode, you start out with this finch staff, which puts this little, the wings, the fledging wings give you wings. You jump pretty high, and I believe that its passive is this bird sits on your head and attacks enemies nearby. And then the staff makes it so you can command the bird to attack monsters, which I don't think I'll ever do, considering he does it passively, and I already have a decent sword to start, so there's that. So I guess I will continue just where I left off, which is building this little house to start. The idea of building a house in this game, or these little places to live, is if you have houses, the NPCs will move into them, vendors and different people, and they will inhabit this little house, which gives you people to sell your things you found to, and give you resources that you wouldn't normally come across in game. And I'm partially a little excited that this didn't get recorded, because getting these dimensions for these tiny little houses wasn't hard. I just struggled for a moment trying to remember what the dimensions were for the house to have the basic layout for the floor. And this is it. All you need for a house for a NPC to move in is a door, a table, a chair, and I just made a bunch of those. I did not mean to make 99. Anyways, you need a chair, a door, this size room, and a light source. And that's it. That's all you need. I'm gonna go start doing some exploring. I guess since this is journey mode, I don't need to keep any of this wood because I don't need all these doors. I can just throw away all this extra stuff because I can just recreate it at any point. One other thing to note while I'm thinking about it, before this video that I just made got saved inappropriately or wrongly, I was saying I'm going to research everything. So, well, maybe not everything, but the majority of everything I come across to give me sort of a goal. So this is what I have so far, and I know there's tons and tons of items you can get in game, so there's going to be plenty to research. So I guess I need, 29 more mushrooms to be able to spawn those in. I don't know what the purpose would be to research things like gel, since you only need gel for torches. I suppose there's probably other things you can do. Well, this Frederick, the trader or merchant, he just arrived and he will be moving into one of these rooms. Ah, he moved in here. These little flags show where the characters move in, and now that these rooms are available, they'll move in periodically as time moves forward in game. But I guess I will go exploring so he can have an opportunity to move into his little house. I don't think I'll talk much unless I find something new like these mushrooms. Do some exploring. I think my first thing I want to do though is, let's see, close the map? Yeah. Oh, I don't want it like that. Yeah, close it so that I don't have to see it. It says a traveling merchant arrived. I guess I should go back real quick. I have this magic mirror, which is nice. I can just teleport. That's something else you start off with in Journey's End that you don't start off with. You have to find it on the ground somewhere, and it makes it so you can teleport back to your base. Yet another convenient thing you can use. Well, there's nothing I can use right now, but I wonder, one thing that would be funny is if you could duplicate an item that was sellable. Yeah, and then get a bunch of money from it that way. I don't know that I would want to do that. I think I will refrain from exploiting certain aspects of this game since you can duplicate items. Except for maybe torches and different building supplies, I probably do that because I kind of want to just do a lot of exploring, and it is fun to survive in game and also, go back and forth between doing some exploring and then having to go back for torches, but it's also, I've noticed, kind of fun just not having to return all the time to try to find more resources, because it sort of makes the progression a little bit different when you have unlimited resources. They are limited to the fact that you have to research them before you can duplicate them, so you can't just get anything in the game that you start out with. But maybe I'll play this and see how far I get, and then eventually go back to original type playthrough. Let's see, what did I just get? Some iron bars. Health potions. Oh, well, it sounds like that noise happens when you complete one. Oh yeah, so now I can get these zombie arms. Well, it has 12 damage. I suppose I can do that. I wonder if it re-rolls every time. No, it doesn't look like it re-rolls every time you Get it. Rerolls the stats. Probably better that it doesn't. Yeah, so now I can get endless amounts of throwing knives. Shuriken. Arrows. Oh yeah. I don't know how good throwing knives are because I really never used them in the past because I feel like I would burn through them too fast and I would end up just stockpiling them and selling them to the traveling merchant or the regular merchant to make some money. Let's see, what is the damage on these, I wonder? 12. I don't even need this. I can just use throwing daggers now. Cool. So I have ranged daggers, which is nice. I think I like the shurikens more, but got a new item, which is cobwebs. This can be used to build silk later on. Oh, more cobwebs. Let's see, I guess I should research rope. With rope researched, I can now, let's see, yeah, build rope. And with rope, I can build coils of rope. Now I can make coils of rope, which is great for, yeah, coil rope. It's, with coiled rope you can throw it and then climb up it, which is great for if you're making long mine shafts. Get all this stuff researched so that I don't have to worry about carrying it in my inventory. Well, I feel like this episode, or this adventure, has been a little bit more exploration heavy than my original one, and I should have seen that coming. Right when I die, the traveling merchant departed. It's funny. I wonder why they haven't moved up into their houses yet, into their rooms. I wonder, it used to be that if you had rooms available for them, if you were far enough away from your base, they would just automatically move into them. I don't know if you have to wait for a certain amount of time or if you actually have to make access to them now. Got some iron ore. So, first death in game is been done in by a boulder. Only came back here because this character I think is softcore, but I still drop money, and I don't want to drop money, so. Well, this video is now 16 minutes long, so I think with this I will stop and see if it saved right this time. Oh, look at, I guess you just have to be far enough away and it has to be nighttime and then they'll just get into their rooms. So we have Scott the guide and Frederick the merchant. This is a new item I've never seen. Forest pylon. Teleport to another pylon when 2 villagers are nearby. You can only place this once per type and in matching bio. Interesting. Well, if anybody watches this, I hope they're not bored. I'm mostly just doing this for my own benefit and for fun, so with that, I'm done. Have a good day.